Welcome back everybody to episode 10 of 100%ing Gregtech New Horizons. To start us off right away today, we are going to be building the water pump. It'll help save us from a lot of future explosions from running out of water in the boilers. It produces 1500 liters per second when powered with steam, and all it takes is a bunch of framed boxes and gears, which mostly are just made up out of wood and bronze, thankfully. And now that we have all of our blocks, let's go ahead and build this thing. Last but not least, we have the controller block, which also gives us our quest, Digging Deep for Water. There it is, the structure is complete. Now all we have to do is set up our two sets of pipes. And there is the water pipe complete. There's the steam pipe connected. All we gotta do is just wait for the boiler to warm up and it'll be good to go.
But yes, once again, by the way, for the future video recording, I do apologize. I didn't get the production of the distillery that I made, so I do apologize, but we did make the distillery. And now we are also making wood tar with our fluid extractor, and then we are actually creating benzene now.
And don't you worry, I wasted no time at all with swapping out the newly produced benzene with that disgusting methane that I had. Man, does it work like a charm. I love benzene. Alright, enough geeking out about the benzene. It's time to get our steam grinder back, actually. Since we took it down in the last episode, it's time to set it up here next to our new boiler. And this area of the base is where I would like to keep all of my future steam multi-blocks, which also brings us to our next goal. I would like to set up a steam purifier, so that way we can wash all of our ores pretty quickly without having to have too many of the single block ore washing machines. And that way we can get all of those beautiful byproducts that we would be missing out on if we didn't wash them.
For like these, all you have to do is just to make the multi-block.
And what I mean by all that is, you could actually get away with completing the quest by only making the controller, but I'm not going to do just that. If I'm going to complete the quest, I'm going to build the full multi-block. I'm not going to lie, it was pretty annoying to make the steam purifier, but I still would highly recommend it to anybody who is considering it. The annoyance with it was a lot of like the gear casings, the vents, and the bronze-plated bricks. It does take tons and tons of bronze. After you see this little montage of me building, we're going to end up having to go mining for a bit more because I had nowhere near enough in my base to get the project completed. As it usually goes with me, I get too greedy and I continue mining even though I'm in extremely low health, and sadly, I let the inevitable happen. But don't worry about it. I'm so used to this, I got my stuff back quickly and continued right along with the project. I also find it funny how much time it actually took me to figure out this multi-block. Granted, some of the time spent was because of my own mistakes with building it. The main controller block on the right was actually supposed to be solid, and I had accidentally made it hollow, as well as the input and output buses having to be on the washer side. And then, because I built it backwards, I had to have the controller block on the opposite side of where I would have wanted to actually access it. Needless to say, I wanted it to work, and I wanted it to work right now. So I left it with the controller on the back side, and I decided not to fix it until way later on when I felt like I didn't really need to wash as many ores anymore. Now that our second steam machine is actually completed, we're going to go ahead and take things a little bit easier and grab our free quest, as well as letting Streamblaze take it away with how he thinks he wouldn't get burnt out with Gregtech New Horizons, and doing a little tour of my power production.
I know everybody's different, but like I feel like if I had the opportunity to come in here every single day for 16 hours a day, I would not get bored. I would not get sick of it. I know I can say that now, and I really wouldn't know unless I had the ability to, but I just crave Gregtech so much. Probably because of work and school and all the other things I have to do in between. Rhynite, welcome to the channel. Can you show the back of your machines for a quick second? Trying to figure out how I should set up my LV power output. So what I have here is there's a... I'll just go through the whole process. It'll be really short. We have all of these trees filling up these coke ovens. So this one is filling up that half, which I need to upgrade. There's not too many. This one's filling up this half and sending power that way. But all of our creosote gets pumped into the tank. She gets pumped into our high pressure boiler, the Railcraft one. We do have a little bit of a buffer. Our pipes go underneath. I do have a pipeline coming here, but basically what I'm doing is I have steam turbines going into battery buffers, which this one doesn't have anything in it, but the other ones, they have 4 batteries in each of them, so that we can pour 4 machines even if they're operating at the same time.
I'm going to plant this glow flower so that way we have a small passive production of gold, which is why we're also going to mine this redstone vein out here, because we're going to turn it into mercury, which then is used in the chemical bath with certain crushed ores to actually get a 70% chance of getting gold dust, which is going to be very important for when we move to HV eventually, where we're using a lot of electrum wires. But with that being said, let's continue on to something else.
I actually need to get an achievement that relates to me leaving a machine out in the rain. When's the next... Oh, 10 minutes until the next storm. Alright, I'll have to come back out when it starts raining. Yeah, you can just put a battery in it. Yep, that's exactly what we're going to do. So we got that and that. What are some of the older quests? Stone Age, have to make a saddle, kill some more animals. Oh, that's it. And then make another chest now that we have gold. Upgraded chest. Okay, so we could finish up the Stone Age page. Then Steam. We're going to have a lot of work to finish up the Steam Age. Alright, machine. It's been nice knowing you. Goodbye, machine.
Leave it to me to not even be able to blow up a machine on purpose outside in the rain. I was waiting around for quite a bit until I actually figured out something else that I could do to help the explosion happen a little bit easier.
I just want my achievement. Huh? Oh, there it goes. Oh, that's right. And then the rain puts it out right away. Oh, maybe that's why. Hold on a minute. So that way we can leave the fire on top, because if it's next to it, it'll still explode. There needs to be energy in the machine for it to explode, right? Or does it actually need to be running? I don't know. There is energy in it. Please. I just want my achievement. Try to do the wrong things all the time, and it doesn't even work. Please? Can you let my machine explode? I don't even have to try with my other machines exploding, and they happen to do that, but literally trying to do it and it doesn't want to. Ah! That scared me. There we go. Bad weather. Electric problems. Lose a machine due to overvoltage. And forget to build a roof above your machines. It's funny because it's not even overvoltage. Oh great, I have glass in my eyes.
A little bit of glass in the eyes is going to be nothing compared to what Gregtech New Horizons has to offer for us in the later stages of the game. But eventually, I do want to go ahead and craft these lossless cables for LV, so that way we're more energy efficient on this side of the base. especially when I want to run more than one machine at a time because the cable losses are so high. Thankfully, I do have enough resources to go ahead and make these, but we are going to go ahead and wait until next time to do that. Thank you very much once again for everybody watching. I greatly appreciate it. If you are new to the channel, if you wouldn't mind helping us reach the goal of 10,000 subscribers, and if you did like the video, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, it would greatly help us out, and I very much appreciate it. Thank you. And thank you to all of the amazing channel members for continuing to support the channel and helping my dream to become a full-time YouTuber a little bit more of a reality each day. You are all absolutely amazing. Take care, everyone. We'll see you all next time, and blaze out.